So I found a really cool place. This is all of that. It goes down for a long way. Like, look at that. That's so crazy cool. Deer legs. I'm gonna take these. What's up everyone? Clueless Bushcraft here. Today I was planning on shooting my gun for the very first time. But when I got to this state forest, there are signs posted everywhere that says that you can't shoot. So I drove all the way here and prepared everything just to get here and find out that I can't shoot my gun here. I need to find a different state park or state forest to do this at. But there's a bunch of pine trees here, and so I can't shoot my intended video today. But I'm gonna go around and collect some fatwood, and I've already been doing that. There's so much fatwood here, and there's so many pine trees. Like, everything behind me is just pine trees, and all of the lower limbs are all like damaged. And so I've been collecting a bunch of really large pieces of fatwood, and I might sell them on my website eventually if I can figure out how to do that, or on eBay. But I just love collecting fatwood because it smells good, and it's just a perfect companion for like a fire. And so I've been collecting some. So enjoy the video. I'm just gonna explore the area. This state forest is called Sand Dunes State Forest in Minnesota. There's like small campgrounds, kind of, not really. It's like open areas like this here, and there's no electricity, running water, or anything here. You can do like dispersed camping in this area, and that's the best type of camping in my opinion. Like, I love dispersed camping because it's more secluded. You don't need to pay, and you can kind of camp anywhere you want, and you have much more freedom also. And so that's why I like dispersed camping more. But this particular forest doesn't seem very secluded because it's not that far away from like the main city. It was only about like 45 minutes, maybe like 35 minutes away. And I keep hearing cars drive by like the main road over here. I would probably need to figure out a way to get into the forest deeper. But there's no trails really, where I'm at least, and there's thorny bushes like everywhere. Let's see. See, there's these thorny plants all over the place. And I think these are like raspberries or something like that. So I might come back here when it's like summer and see if I can just pick some raspberries. I'm pretty positive these are raspberries or blackberries or something like that. So I didn't bring Raven with me because I was planning on shooting. And so Raven doesn't really handle like loud gunshot noises or thunder very well and stuff, and so I didn't bring her, and I just kind of wanted to scout out the area myself. But let me show you guys the fatwood that I've been collecting. You can see this. I've already sawed off this piece, so it's like a really large piece. Same with up here, and I can grab more pieces too, but I'll keep those there. Yeah, but if I did bring Raven here, my main concern is like ticks. I heard like the reviews and stuff like that say that there's a bunch of ticks here. So far, I am not covered in ticks, which is good. I would be concerned about all like the thorny bushes and stuff like that too, because they're all at Raven's height. But I might go around and look for like other campground kind of areas like this and see if there's like better trails. But I've collected a bunch. They're all like really large pieces. Like, look at that. That's so crazy cool. And it smells amazing. Alright, so I'm gonna get back in my car and I'm gonna drive around and see if I can find a better spot to kind of walk around and see if I can even find some mushrooms even. It's been pretty humid the past couple of days, and it's been raining also, like last week and a few days ago. So it might actually be a good time to look for morels and other mushrooms. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I don't really know what is in store for me today, because I can't do what I wanted to do. Alright. So I found some really cool places in this area. There's like small pockets of like parking spaces. And then you can just go deep into the woods. There's a bunch of really tall pine trees here, but because it's Sunday, it seems like there's a lot of people in the area. And so it's pretty busy. Like, people keep driving back and forth through here. But there's like a tiny lake over here. I have my fishing rod, so I might actually be able to go fishing or something. Let's check out this spot. Ooh. Check this out. It's a bunch of birch bark. There's a tree right over here, and it's like untouched, but there's so much of this. So I'm gonna collect a bunch and take it home. So I guess this trip is gonna just be exploring like these woods, see if there's anything that I can collect, like birch bark, fatwood, see if there's any like plants that I can probably like forage for, or maybe even mushrooms. I don't know, but I really like this place. It'd be cool to go camping, but my only issue right now is just like the ticks and all the thorny like bushes and stuff. I wouldn't be able to really bring Raven. I might be able to bring her, but we'll have to see if I can find any better like campgrounds. But yeah, there's a ton of ticks here. I encountered like a ton of them right after I said that I didn't see any. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going around, collect some of this, and yeah, and kind of explore. So I found a really cool place. Look at this. Look at all of that. It just goes on for like a mile. I've wanted to find a place like this for the longest time. I'm surrounded by like pine trees. This is the coolest thing ever. There's all of that. It goes down for a long way. This is really cool. I feel like this area is for like lumber collection or something like that. Like the trees are being cut and a bunch of scraps are left behind and all of that too. And it looks like they're all in straight rows, like these trees were planted. But yeah, this is a really cool place. Alright, look what I just found. Deer legs. I'm gonna take these. Oh my god, this is awesome. This must have been from like hunting or something like that, and they must have just like pulled the hide off, I think, maybe, and then the legs are left behind. There's 4 of them, so I'm gonna take them. Kind of wish I had like a garbage bag or something. This is kind of gross, but it's all dried up, so it doesn't smell rotten, so that's fine. Just gonna throw it in the trunk of my car. So I just put away the deer legs in my car. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to take those, but I mean, it's like run on the side of the road, so might as well take it. It was being thrown away anyways. But now I'm just walking through this trail. It's really sandy in this area, and it makes sense because the place is called the Sand Dunes State Forest. But I saw 2 other cars parked right next to mine that leads into this trail. I don't have my backpack with me because it's a larger one, and it's just annoying to carry around. And I didn't bring along my like day pack, like my usual smaller backpack. But yeah, this is interesting. I'm just gonna walk through here and just check out the area. Maybe I can come out here and do some camping sometime. This area right here that I've been going through seems to be suitable to walk Raven through, because the trail is really large, and there's not a lot of those small thorny bushes and stuff in the area. There are, but it's off the trail. But for the most part, Raven does a pretty good job staying within the trail. Like, she doesn't tend to run off any direction. She usually stays within the trail, so I wouldn't be too worried. So this area is really nice. It's quiet. There's not a whole lot of people, and a lot of cool resources that I can like collect and bring back. But I am really happy that there's a place like this only like 40 minutes away from my home, and so I might come here more often because it's so close. But the downside is there are people that come here, and it's not as secluded as, say, the Paul Bunyan State Forest, which is like 3 hours away or 2.5 hours away from me. But yeah, this is nice. I'll take it.